Hey everybody, it's Dan Cheney back with you yet again with another Music Charts Archive show on DJNTV. Marie Fredriksson, who was the female vocalist for the duo Roxette, passed away recently on December 9th at the age of 61 from the recurrence of a brain tumor, which first appeared in 2002. So I wanted to do a list of Roxette's top 10 highest charting songs. Now, Marie was a successful solo artist in Sweden before pairing with Per Gessle to form Roxette. Now, Roxette had 4 number one songs in the United States. Now, which one of those number one songs had the most chart success and what was their biggest chart hit? Well, find out today on the Music Charts Archive show with me, Dan Cheney.
DJ Event Planner will change the way you manage and run your business. Streamline all of your procedures and software into one easy-to-manage system. DJ Event Planner, the ultimate online planning tool.
Hey everybody, and welcome to today's Music Charts Archive show on DJNTV. My name's Dan Cheney, and this week we're counting down the 10 highest charting songs by the duo Roxette. So let's start the show. At number 10 on our list, Sleeping in My Car. Now this was the last chart single for the duo, and it peaked at number 50 in the summer of 1994. It was from their album Crash Boom Bang. Per Gessle, who wrote the song, was listening to the album and thought the album as a whole sounded a little too pop. So he wrote the song in about an hour to give the album just a little bit more of an edge. It became their second number one song in their home country of Sweden. At number 9 on our list, we have Church of Your Heart. Now this was the 4th and final charting single from the Joyride album, and it peaked at number 36 in April of 1992. In the UK, the flip side of the single was a medley of 5 Roxette hits. Per Gessle sang lead on this song, and Marie Fredriksson sang backup. The video was filmed at a church in Sydney, Australia. At number 8 on our list of Roxette's 10 highest charting songs is Spending My Time. Now, Spending My Time was the 3rd single from the Joyride album in the United States, and it peaked at number 32 in the first week of January 1992. It ended a run of 5 consecutive top 2 hits for the band. It was a top 10 hit in Germany and Italy, though. Per Gessle was convinced it could have been a top 5 hit, but the record label laid off a bunch of people at the time and didn't market it as much as the band had hoped. At number 7, we have Dressed for Success. This was the 2nd single for the duo in the US, and it peaked at number 14 in the summer of '89. It was actually the lead single from their album Look Sharp, but it didn't chart in the US on initial release. However, following the success of the song The Look, the single Dressed for Success was re-released and then charted in the US. Fredriksson supposedly laid down the vocal track for the song in one take. And at number 6, we have Fading Like a Flower, parentheses every time you read. Every song from here on out either peaked at number 2 or number 1 for Roxette. This song was a number 2 hit from the summer of 1991. It was the 2nd single from the Joyride album. It was kept out of the number 1 spot by Bryan Adams' hit Everything I Do It For You. The music video for Fading Like a Flower was shot around Stockholm, Sweden, and features images of Stockholm City Hall. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Music Charts Archive show. I'm Dan Cheney, and this week we're looking at the top 10 highest charting songs for the Swedish duo Roxette. So let's get right back into that list. At number 5, we have Dangerous. Now, like Fading Like a Flower, Dangerous also peaked at number 2. but I ranked it higher than the other one because it spent 3 more weeks on the chart. Now this one was kept from the #1 spot by Janet Jackson's song, Escapade. Per and Marie shared lead vocal duties on this track, and it was the 4th single from the Look Sharp album in the US. The music video was recorded in the ruins of Borgholm Castle in the United Kingdom. At number 4, Joyride. Now the last 4 songs on our list are all #1 hits, and Joyride was their 4th #1 song, topping the chart in May of 1991. The opening line in the song, "Hello, you fool, I love you," was taken from a note left for Per by his then girlfriend and now wife. Of course, the actual note was written in Swedish. The song's title was inspired by a Paul McCartney interview where he referred to songwriting with John Lennon as a long joyride. At number 3, The Look. Now this was the song that started it all in the United States for the duo. It hit #1 in April of 1989. The story goes that a foreign exchange student in Sweden brought the song back to Minneapolis and encouraged radio station KDWB to play it. That was the seed to The Look and Roxette gaining popularity in the US. The record label had deemed Roxette unsuitable for the US market, and The Look was rising the charts before a promotional campaign even began. At number 2, Listen to Your Heart. Like several of Roxette's early songs, this one was a hit in Sweden a year before it was released in the US. Listen to Your Heart was the first song to hit #1 in the US without being commercially released as a 7-inch vinyl single. Per Gessle has described this song as the big bad ballad, and the lyrics were inspired by a friend who was stuck between an old relationship and a new love. A dance remake by DHT peaked at number 8 in 2005. And coming in at number 1, It Must Have Been Love. Now this song spent 2 weeks at number 1 in June of 1990. It was initially written and released in 1987 with Christmas references in the lyrics to help them get on the radio in Sweden. But then Touchstone Pictures approached them about contributing a song to the soundtrack for a new romantic comedy called Pretty Woman. Per rewrote the lyrics to take out the Christmas references, and a #1 hit was born, the most successful chart hit in the US for Roxette. Well, that's it. Those were the 10 highest charting songs for the Swedish duo Roxette. Please give the video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments which of these songs are your favorites. I might have to go with Listen to Your Heart, but Joyride is kind of a fun runner-up for me. This has been Dan Cheney for the Music Charts Archive Show, and please join me again next time for another list right here on DJNTV.